Robert, you have a minute?
Got a minute to find out how you got into my house.
Laura let me in.
Yeah, of course she did. She's under the misguided impression that you're charming. Now, why don't you tell me what you got in that box?
Just some files. We were running out of space over at my firm, and I thought maybe I could just store them with you.
You think I haven't heard about that class action? Just about cracked your firm in two. Why the hell would I touch that with a 10-foot pole?
Robert, I don't have a leg to stand on other than to say that Mike took this on and found some bad shit. I'm giving you an opportunity to right some wrongs, make a shitload of money, and all you have to do is show up for one meeting.
I think I might have some extra storage space here. But Harvey, if you leave that thing with me, the case is mine, and I run it how I see fit.
Is that a threat?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But once we step into that ring, I don't give a shit who you are. I'm not pulling my punches.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Roger?
What the hell?
What the hell what?
Don't give me that. I did a little digging. Robert Zane is about to be Mike Ross's father-in-law, and I don't think it's a coincidence that all of a sudden he's coming after us on the exact same case.
Roger, I'll take care of it.
You better take care of it, Harvey, because I only signed with you because you promised to stop Mike Ross. And I don't think I have to remind you that if Reform Corp goes down, Alex Williams goes down, and he takes your whole damn firm with him.
I told you I'll take care of it. But you're gonna need to do something for me.
And what is that?
Open your goddamn checkbook.
Robert, there's no cause for you to talk to my client like that.
Well, if you want me to invite him to afternoon tea, I will. But if he wants this case to go away, this is how much he's gonna have to pay.
Are you out of your mind?
Robert, this isn't a settlement offer. This is a declaration of war.
Then let's go to war. You think I'm afraid to put this in front of a jury?
You won't get near a jury, because I'm gonna make sure they know Mike Ross handed you this case on a silver platter.
And you don't have proof of that, or you wouldn't be at a settlement meeting. But I do have the proof that you not only schemed to extend sentences, but murdered someone to cover it up.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the fact that I have an eyewitness in prison who'll testify in court.
And who is this witness?
You know who he is, and he knows who you are. And unless you take my deal, you're gonna end up behind bars yourself.
I am not paying that kind of money, and I am not admitting to anything.
Roger, you heard him. He has a witness.
Then you better make sure Frank Gallo doesn't testify, Harvey. Or I'll find somebody who can.
Harvey, what happened? They go for it?
What happened was your backstabbing father-in-law blew up the settlement.
What? Why?
Because he's an asshole. Now I gotta stop Gallo from testifying.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about going to the prison and convincing that psychopath not to talk.
Harvey, that's a bad idea.
Don't you get it? He talks, Alex goes down. That's the whole thing we're trying to avoid.
I'm not saying it's a bad idea to shut Gallo down. I'm saying that you are not the one to do it.
Are you out of your mind? You're not supposed to be anywhere near this case. Reform Corp gets wind of this.
And what, Harvey? I shut down the star witness on the other side. They're not gonna be pissed. They're gonna give me a medal.
What makes you think you're gonna be better at that than me?
Because I might have been the one who kept him there longer, but you're the one who put him there in the first place.
What are you doing here? I thought you were off the case.
I was. Now I'm back on. So I need to give you something.
What's this?
It's a hell of a lot more than whatever Robert Zane is paying you to testify. It's on top of whatever settlement your daughter is still gonna get. All you have to do is keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, I'm not interested in your money.
No, Gallo, you're not getting me.
You're not getting me. I don't give a goddamn about your money. Robert Zane already told me you'd be in here trying to screw me over.
I'm not trying to screw you over.
Then why have you been trying to get me to do the exact opposite thing for the last month?
Because
the two of you don't give a shit about anything but yourselves.
The situation has changed.
You know what hasn't changed? Denise. What she thinks of me.
Frank, that's...
See, you came in here trying to get me to buy her love back. I almost did it. But I can't get anything from her with just money. I need her to see me get up on that stand, admit what I did, and ask for forgiveness. Robert Zane understands that because he's got a daughter.
I understand.
No, you don't. I need her to see me do this. Nothing you or Harvey can say is gonna change that.
Whatever it is, I don't need to hear it because I already know what you're gonna say.
Well, I'm gonna say it anyway. I didn't bring you this case to take it to court. I brought it to you so you could give these people justice.
Well, you brought it to me to get you out of hot water. And like I already told you, this is my case. Don't you dare tell me how to run it.
I know that, Robert, but look, if you dig too deep, it's gonna end up putting one of my own behind bars for a crime he didn't commit.
Well, it doesn't take too much for me to guess who that is. And I don't give a shit about Alex Williams. You know what I do give a shit about? The United States is 5% of the world's population, but it's got 25% of its prisoners. But that's not something you white guys want to talk about.
Robert.
I grew up in the roughest part of Harlem there is. 9 out of 10 kids on my block ended up in places like that. And every day of my life, I think, there but by the grace of God, and they're taking these kids, like the ones I knew, and they're extending their sentences and murdering some of them. So no matter what you do or what you say, they're going to take my offer or we're going to trial. Either way, they're going to pay.
Look, Mike, Rachel's plan could work, but it's gonna piss Zane off, and you know it, not to mention what it's gonna do to Gallo.
Rachel and I can take care of the fallout. Trust me, before you got there last night, she made it clear that she can handle herself.
Yeah, I don't care what she thinks she can handle. I'm not doing it.
Then what exactly is your plan? Because the hearing's in 5 minutes, and we don't have another way to stop Gallo from testifying.
What the hell are you doing here, Bratton?
I'm here to make sure you're doing your job.
Bullshit, I don't work for you.
I didn't say you did. But if you can't make this thing go away, you're not going to be working for Reform Corp or Masters in Construction either.
Is that a fact?
Sure as hell is. You don't stop our prison friend from testifying. I'm going to take this thing over, and the first thing I'm going to do is offer up a sacrificial lamb named Alex Williams.
How do you feel about Rachel's plan now?
Gentlemen, this is the second time the issue of Frank Gallo's come up in this case. What is it this time?
What it is, Your Honor, as Mr. Specter knows, Frank Gallo is going to take him out at the knees, and he's going to do anything he can to stop him.
I'll do anything I can because Frank Gallo's about to commit perjury and Robert Zane knows it.
You accuse someone of something like that in open court, you better damn well have proof.
Mr. Zane, watch yourself. And Mr. Specter, he's right.
I know that, Your Honor, which is why I have proof right here.
And what is that?
Pictures of Rachel Zane sent by Frank Gallo designed to intimidate her father into suborning perjury.
That is a lie, and whatever's in that envelope is bullshit.
Mr. Zane, I'm going to let that language go. And I don't want to accuse you of anything, but these photos do indicate that a known criminal is threatening your daughter.
I don't give a what they indicate. I've never seen them before in my life, and I don't suborn perjury.
That's enough. I don't know what's going on here, but until I get to the bottom of this, Frank Gallo is not testifying.
You son of a bitch, you used my daughter against me. I'm gonna goddamn knock you out.
Robert, don't you come at me.
You don't want me coming at you because you know once I got my hands on you, you're done.
Which is why I'll drop you before you do.
Go ahead and try.
Robert,
You're not gonna throw a punch because you know you're wrong.
Robert, hey, Robert, stop. It was Rachel's idea.
What did you just say?
Harvey didn't even want to do it.
Bullshit, it was her idea.
Robert, she's a grown woman. She made a decision. You don't believe me, you can ask her yourself. But I'm telling you, you want to be angry at someone, do not take it out on Harvey.
I don't care whose idea it was. You used her to slander me in open court. You should be ashamed of yourself. And you tell your Reform Corp buddies that Frank Gallo is gonna take that stand one way or another, and there's nothing they can do to stop him.